Salut! Bonjour! Guten Morgen! Hide this man! Hide this man! Let me start over! Hello, vampires and charlatans! Hola! Salut! Bonjour! Guten Morgen! Salamatagi! Chash! Namaste! Ni hao! Annyeonghaseyo! Ohayo gozaimasu! Wii Suzu! How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? I hope that you're all doing well. Sit up straight already. Already slouching in the chair. Okay. So today we will be not mean. So earlier in the week, I asked you all to submit your choices, your favorite characters, your waifu, your husbandos. Sneeze. Hey. Okay, I've been sneezing like on and off since yesterday. Hey. Okay? I've asked you to submit your waifus, your husbandos. No Law 70, thank you. Thank you for it. Streamlabs Dono, thank you. George, thank you for the super chat. Okay, so I asked you all to submit your waifus, your husbandos, favorite characters, yeah? Okay. And in turn, I would submit them to my mother. I'd submit them to my mother. And then provide to her a picture of the character. And then she will give her assessment of that character based on the picture. She does not even have the character's name. The only thing I submitted to my mother was the name of the person who submitted. So right here, if you filled this in, I put your name on it. And the character you submitted. Okay. Now, there were, you can see up here, 166 submissions. 166 people. Why though? Because that's the way I wanted to do it. Why would I give her the character's name so she can Google it? She's only looking at the picture. Okay? No way. In my... Perhaps I should have made the deadline shorter. Maybe I should have made the deadline on like Wednesday. No, she doesn't check personality. I told you, it was her impression based on the appearance of the character. So she only gets a picture of the character. And then she makes her assessment based on that. Why would I give her any other information? So anyways, 166 submissions. And I closed it by the stream, like the end of the Rabby Ribby stream, right? And then I spent Friday getting the pictures. And then I was like, have this turned in 24 hours. But I felt like, nah, she's not gonna be able to do 166. So, this will be potentially a 3-part stream. Okay? So, I did not want to overwork my mother within like 24 hours, so we've gotten through the first 50. That is what we'll do today. The first 50. So if you got in quickly and got through the first 50, you'll be covered today. We'll do 1 through 50 today. 51 through 100 some other time. And then from 101 to 166 the last time. Okay? Sorry. I did not expect this many submissions. So, here you go. Here you have it. So, we will do the first 50 today. First 50 today. Pause already. Chibi, thank you. Thank you for the Streamlabs dono. Yes, half of my share of the donos and the super chats today will go to my mother. When I sent my mother the list, and after she did it, and after she turned it in, she was like, "You should give me a raise. I'm giving you half of the super chats, of my share of the super chats." But my mother wants a raise. What, is 50%? Like, I'm already being cut, okay? Cut by YouTube. If it's a super chat. Cut by Production Kawaii, the company. So I'm giving her half of the super chats. Of what's left for me, I'm giving her half of that. And she was like, she should get a raise. Dude, you don't have to do it. You just have to look at the picture and give your assessment. Alright. So I already have the workers rebelling against me. So anyways, yes, if you super chat today, during the stream, if you Streamlabs dono during the stream, half of my share of the proceeds will go to my mother. Okay? Alrighty then. Let's get started. We've wasted enough time. Let's get started. So, Kura, congrats on being the #1 entry. First entry. We have Kirigaya Kazuto, aka Kirito from Sword Art Online. In case you were unaware, it is this man right here who interrupted us. I did not mean to leave him up on the screen. George, thank you for the super chat. Let me boo this man. Okay. So here we go. We have this man here. In regards to this man, also, I've only submitted everybody's first choice, except in the event. So let's say somebody else submits Kirito. So we don't have repeat characters. I'll move down to your second choice. Move down to your third choice. In case I couldn't get your second choice in either. Okay? If all three of your choices have already been reviewed, then you're just out of luck. But my mother's assessment of Kirito. Yu Yan, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. What does my mother have to say about Kirito? Out of all the entries, wait. That's what I wanted to ask. Do you want me to read what my mother says? Or do you want text-to-speech to read what my mother says? What do you want? Do you want... Let me put up a poll. Yeah, I hate reading. Let me put up a poll. And I'll go with the winner of the poll. Okay. Okay. It's actually kind of close. I'll just chime in. I'll let text-to-speech read it, but then I'll chime in after. Yeah, it's actually kind of close. Okay, but it's not gonna be like a text-to-speech completely stream. I'll absolutely chime in. Okay. I think this is a woman's voice. Let me know if the volume is too loud or whatnot. Okay, in regards to Kirigaya Kazuto from Sword Art Online, submitted by Kura. Thank you for your submission. My mother had to say this.
Out of all the entries, this is the only one I know for sure. This is definitely a good guy. He is friendly, supportive, and his fighting skills are the best in this reality game show. This is Kirito from Sword Art Online. Good anime, in my opinion.
Good anime in her opinion. Reality game is in quotation marks. I'll play it again.
Out of all the entries, this is the only one I know for sure. This is definitely a good guy. He is friendly, supportive, and his fighting skills are the best in this reality game show. This is Kirito from Sword Art Online. Good anime, in my opinion.
That is what my mother has to say. He is friendly, supportive, and his fighting skills are best in this reality game show. Yeah, when I first described Sword Art Online to my mother, she was like, who would ever want to see that? However, she started watching it on Netflix, and she was like, this is not what I thought it would be. This is actually a good show. A good show. Okay, let me show you the picture that he submitted for this. The next entry is from Waffle Boy. Let me show you the picture I submitted for this. Thank you, Waffle Boy, for your entry. That's the picture that he submitted for this. And my mother had this to say. I have not seen Sword Art Online. Me personally, I have not seen Sword Art Online. So I assume this is the right character because... Not Sword Art Online. I have not seen JoJo. But I assume Johnny Joestar because Joestar, this is a JoJo character. So, yeah. I assume this is the correct character. This is the photo I got. So, yes. Okay. What does my mother have to say about this?
Waffle Boy. I like your name. And it helps that I like waffles also. That being said, this is a strange and rough-looking character. Based on his looks and clothes, I'd say that he's in some sort of gang. Star-spangled pants and cap. Blue lips and clip-on nails on the right hand. He's giving me a heart-threatening look in case I guess wrong. I am interested in the anime he's in and the storyline. This one's harder than the monster alien-looking person that I had to guess at earlier. But beneath it all, He just might be a good guy in strange clothes.
And there we have it. Okay, are these actually clip-on nails? I thought they were like... I don't know, I thought they were like little tornadoes or something on his hand. Good guy in strange clothes. That's JoJo for you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your submission. Next up. Save. We have. Let me change it here on the screen. Thank you, Waffle Boy. Justin Wa has submitted Setsuna Yuki from Love Live School Idol. Love Live Nijigasaki School Idol Club. That is the image I submitted to my mother. And this is what my mother had to say about Setsuna Yuki.
A young friendly girl trying very hard to win a singing contest. Singers in lots of anime tend to have good voices.
I'm not sure about the singers in lots of anime tend to have good voices. I'm not sure about all that, but yes, I like Setsuna Yuki. Not best Nijigasaki girl, because best Nijigasaki girl is Kasumi. Best Nijigasaki girl is Kasumi. However, Setsuna is one of the stronger singers in Nijigasaki. So yes. Thank you. Also, Osaka Shizuku. Nakasu Kasumi. So this guy is just a Love Live Nijigasaki fan. Okay. Jose GT50, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Next members only stream is sometime next week. Maybe sometime next week. Okay. Next up we have Fumaru has submitted My Sakurajima from Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Second choices was Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling and Ryo Futaba from Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Okay, so I submitted your first choice here. My Sakurajima. This is the picture I chose, right? The picture I submitted to my mother. Why is the camera frozen? Why is the camera frozen? Hello? Jeez. Oh. Frames dropping, frames dropping. Are we okay? Can we discuss the bunny girl now? Okay, should be okay now. Should be okay. Might need to refresh. But should be okay now. Okay, so Fumaru has submitted My Sakurajima from Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. This right here is the image I submitted to my mother. And this is what my mother had to say.
I can't help but think of a Playboy bunny. How can I not? Based on how she's dressed. But there are lots of jellyfish in the background. So this has to be an aquarium of some type. But can't make the connection between the two based on her clothes. Please tell me what the name of the anime is. She seems like a likable character.
I have not seen this anime. You cannot submit your character anymore. The deadline was 48 hours ago. Yeah, wait, what's wrong with this character? I've never seen Bunny Girl Senpai. What's wrong with this girl? Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's what my mother thinks of the Bunny Girl Senpai. Let's get the next character. Next submission we have They Call Me Corn has submitted Toka Takanashi as the top choice, Megumi from as the backup, and Picorine or Picorine from Princess Connect Redrive. Megumi is from Konosuba. Toka Takanashi, I will assume, is from Chunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai. Okay, so I submitted the first choice. This is the character in question. This is the image I submitted. And here is what my mother had to say about her.
I think I saw this character before to make a guess, but I could be wrong. She looks deep in thought and like a schoolgirl. Never seen someone wear a belt around the neck before. I can't help but think that this may be a sad anime. Or at least the character could be. I think she's friendly but needs help with something.
Okay. She's friendly but needs help with something. It's a happy anime. I actually really liked it. I really like Chunibyo Demo Koi ga Shitai. I personally liked it a lot. That was really cute. Okay. This is the next character. I'll change it on screen, sorry. Raxmore has submitted Merlweb from Final Fantasy 14. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce the Rugadan names. They're all German based and I can't pronounce it, okay? Backups were Y'shtola Rule from Final Fantasy 14 and Rose from Legend of Dragoon. They've submitted the first choice. Merlweb. Here we go. Merlweb Bluefiswin. I can't pronounce any of the Rugadan names. This is what my mother says about Merlweb. Okay, personally, I love Merlweb, okay? Kane-sena, boring. Kane-sena, boring. Nanamo Namo, greatest of all time. Merlweb, very good. I love Merlweb. I love Merlweb. Okay, but let's see what my mother has to say about Merlweb.
This has to be a character from a video game, but I don't know which one. I think she's not afraid to use her double-barreled gun on anyone. And she could probably kick butt also.
How does she not know? Like, Valerie, I guess she hasn't watched me too in depth play Final Fantasy 14. But I'm like, I played Final Fantasy 14 even before I moved out on my own. I played Final Fantasy 14. How do you not know? How do you not recognize the character? I played Final Fantasy 14 even back then. Okay. Thank you. Herbert West, thank you for the super chat. The Charlotte Ichuni, no. Was she watching me play back then? Okay, one time I was in Heaven's Ward, and I was in Heaven's Ward, in the Gravania Forlands, right? There's a mob. There's a section of the Dravania Forlands where you can kill bears. Okay, you can kill some bears. You can kill the sun bear. In particular, sun bears. You can kill sun bears, okay? And my mother, being an animal lover, came into the room when I was killing some sun bears for a fate. And she got upset because it's like, why are you hurting this bear? Okay. So yeah. Okay, thank you for your submission, Raxmore. Who is next? No name. Reiner Braun from Attack on Titan, but with the drip outfit. I don't know what this is. I have not been keeping up with Attack on Titan, so I don't know what you mean by that. Second choice was Zavala from Destiny 2. Third choice was Lord Shax from Destiny 2. I've submitted your top choice. Reiner from Attack on Titan. Here we go. This is Reiner. Okay. What did my mother have to say about Reiner?
I could be very wrong on this one, but he looks like some sort of soldier parachuting onto the battlefield. He reminds me of some characters I recently saw in Attack on Titan, which I finally started watching after hearing about it for years. It is a very good show. Could this be it? I apologize if it's not, but I think anime with military themes are good.
So, today I learned that my mother started watching Attack on Titan. I don't know how far she is into it. So no spoilers. My mother sometimes listens to the streams in the background. But yeah, no spoilers, but yes, my mother has started watching Attack on Titan. I have not watched Attack on Titan in a few years. I've not kept up with it. It's just really... It's really upsetting for me to watch, so I stopped watching it. I just get too upset. Okay, thank you for your submission, anonymous person. Next up, we have... No name! Boone from Fallout New Vegas. Robert Edward Owen Speedwagon from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And Andy Geist from Andy Geist. I have submitted your first choice, anonymous person. I assume this is the man in question. And my mother has this to say about this person, Boone, from Fallout New Vegas.
This has to be a soldier from a video game. I couldn't begin to guess which one it could be, but I'm not against it. I don't see any weapons in the background, but I bet he's lethal.
You're not against him being a soldier in a video game? What? What? Okay. Okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Next up, we actually have one of my favorites. One of my favorite animes here. submitted for their top choice. Madoka Kaname from Dwaramagi Madoka Magica. Second choices were Nikaido Yuri from The World God Only Knows. Third choice was Emi Yusa from Hataraku Mao-sama. I've submitted your first choice, Madoka Kaname. It's actually like my top one or two favorite anime here. This is the picture I submitted. This is what my mother had to say.
Cute little girl in cute clothes, possibly holding a magic staff that lets her make attacks on her foes. I think she's one of the good ones.
My mother also has not seen Madoka. Madoka is like one of my favorite anime ever. Actually, one of my favorite anime. And this is his next spoiler alert. Yuyan has submitted Toru Hagakure from My Hero Academia. Before season 5, please. I guess I don't watch My Hero Academia, so I guess this is her before season 5. Backups were Shima Rin from Yudo Camp and Stella from Spiritfarer. I submitted the first choice, as you can see. I submitted the first choice. What does my mother have to say about this one?
Lol. An invisible girl. Either in the military or goes to school in this uniform. No one could ever call her ugly. I can imagine all the things she could really do to people and situations without her clothes on. I'm curious as to what anime this could be. I bet this character has lots of fun in whatever anime this is because of invisibility. Or should have fun. I would have a lot of fun. 2. I hope her invisibility isn't a curse because that would not always be fun.
You're using the word fun a lot. You're using the word fun a lot. Okay. So my mother is just preoccupied with the stuff she could do and get away with if she was invisible. Okay. Okay. Strange, but okay. Alrighty. What do we have next? Regi Maki-say, thank you for your submission. Top choice was Naru Narisegawa from Love Hina, Maki-say Kurisu from Steins Gate, and Artoria Pendragon from Fate Stay Night. Your top choice has been submitted. This is the waifu in question. An OG waifu. An OG waifu. What does my mother have to say about Naru Narisegawa?
I think this is a nice, regular teenage girl without any special powers except for the power of friendship. She looks wholesome and trouble-free.
Trouble-free? Okay! Back in the day when I was reading the Love Hina manga, I've never seen the anime. But back in the day when I was reading the Love Hina manga, Naru was the worst girl! Naru is worst girl! Cause she's so mean! She's so mean to Keitaro! Worst girl in Love Hina! Okay? I didn't like how Okay. Thank you for your submission. Sam is next. Top choice, Amy Rose from Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know what you mean by modern Amy Rose. I don't know. I don't keep up with modern Sonic the Hedgehog. Next up is Kyra from Kingdom Hearts. Third up is Petra from Minecraft Story Mode. I've submitted your first choice of Amy Rose. This is the picture I submitted. This is the picture I submitted. Here you go. What does my mother have to say about this? Let me put this over here and let me put that over there. Okay.
Lol. Isn't this Sonic's wannabe girlfriend? Can't recall her name and I haven't played Sonic in years with Charzu and her sister. Fun times. She is definitely not bad. Just annoying to Sonic and does have a temper. If I recall correctly.
Okay. Sister being Usagi-chan. I told her to put some lore in. Sister is Usagi-chan! We have the same mama. Who is Petra? Okay. Oh, that's the third choice. Yeah, I told her to sprinkle in some lore so it looks real. Oh, Minecraft Petra. I was thinking about this. Like, is Minecraft like developed enough where you could like get attached to a character? Does Minecraft have characters in it? But whatever, we don't judge here. Okay. Who is next? Neme! Neme has submitted Aisha! I don't know, I haven't played the Atelier games. Ayesha Altube from Atelier Ayesha. Hanekawa Tsubasa from Monogatari. And Tosaka Rin. Best girl, best fate girl. From Fate Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works. I've submitted the top choice here. Let me see, let me get this. Not that, not that. Here. Okay. Okay. There we go. Here we go. What does my mother have to say about this?
Based on her outfit. She's a young, friendly flower, forest princess with magical powers who wouldn't hurt to fly unless she really had to.
I don't know anything about this series. I'm sorry. I have not played these games even though the art looks really pretty. Okay. Whoa! The next one. The next one. The next one. Okay. I have opinions about this character, but the next one, let me load this up. Get this up here. Yeah, I've never played an Atelier game. Though the art looks pretty. I just never played an Atelier game. Okay, Ark has submitted Nozomi Tojo from Love Live. Don't get concerned about opinions, okay? About my opinions, okay? Nino Nakano from Gotobun no Hanayome, or the quintessential quintuplets. Azul Ashen Grotto from Twisted Wonderland. I have submitted the first choice. Me being a Love Live fan, I feel like Nozomi is your favorite, really? Out of Muse, Nozomi is your favorite. This is the picture I submitted. It was a fake PNG. Since the background. It was a fake PNG. I don't have a problem with that. I just think that Nozomi is kind of boring compared to the other Muse girls. Okay. But yes, this is a picture I submitted. What does my mother have to say about this? Let me turn on the sound here. Give me a bit. Ah! Okay. Wait a minute! Did my mother actually call me Sharzu? I'm sorry, I'm just now reacting late to this. Did my mother... Wait! I'm kind of slow here, I'm sorry. Did my mother call me Sharzu in the... What? Lol. Isn't this Sonic's wannabe girlfriend? Can't remember her name. Haven't played Sonic in years with Sharzu and her sister. Fun times. Really? My own mother called me Sharzu. I'm sorry. I had to go back. I'm sorry. It just now hit me. Like, wait a minute. Something's not right here. Something's not right here. Wait a minute. I just now realized it. My mother called me Sharzu. It was so natural that it could bypass Sharzu and her sister. Usagi-chan doesn't have a nickname, does she? Like Usa-chan? Usa-chan? Her last name is Yuzuki. Usaki. Maybe. And Aruru is Awuwu, right? Awuwu. I don't think my mother has seen Aruru yet. She only knows about Usaki. Yeah. Yeah, I have to check. I don't think my mother has seen Gen 2 yet. I'll have to show my mother Aruru. She's only seen Usagi-chan. Okay. My own mother called me. Okay, moving on. We've stalled long enough. That's something about that bothers me. Okay, yeah, I have to we have to incorporate it into the lore. Okay, so now she has 3 children, right? Instead of just 2. With me being the oldest, biggest sister, we have to incorporate that into the lore somehow. Okay. But moving on! Nozomi! No, my mother doesn't watch, but she plays me in the background. Okay. Right. This is my mother had to say about Nozomi Tojo.
A schoolgirl who's into tarot card readings to determine her actions and or future. Looks friendly and willing to help others.
Anyways. It's enough of that. Is Love Live a Yuri show? No. I mean, well, that might be some people's interpretation of it. It might be some people's interpretation of it. What the heck? I think the neighbors are yelling or something. Or maybe they're watching the sports blog, because I know that's the thing that's coming up. Okay, next up, who do we have next? Who do we have next? Melon! Top choice was Koko Kaga from Golden Time. Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. And Momo Deviluke, or Deviluk. I think that's from Toraburu. I think. I don't know. Please put the name of the series when you submit. I know I'm saying this like late and there's the submissions are closed. Can't submit that anymore. But I've submitted your first choice. This is the picture I submitted to my mother. What did my mother have to say?
Someone who looks like a popular girl in school. She might be describing something or someone she saw that looks weird to her.
Golden Time is a weird show, okay? With Ghost Tadabani. Okay, it is a weird show, but I liked it a lot. It's from the creator of Toradora, which is like one of my favorite shows. One of my favorite, like, I think like my actual favorite anime. So I liked Toradora a lot, and I like Golden Time. Okay. Thank you. Next up we have Mako. We have Yukinoshita from Oregaeru. And Lisa Imai from Bang Dream. I've submitted your second choice. This is the photo I submitted? Okay. This is what my mother had to say.
Someone looking very serious and is being told something or seeing something important. She also looks sad and worried.
Okay. I think Yukino is best girl in Oregairu. I have not seen the last season though. I have not seen the last season. Because they've just been busy. Okay? But Yukino is best girl in Oregairu. A friend of mine got into a fight with me in the past. Okay. A friend of mine got into the past. I got into a fight in the past because they thought that Yui Gahama was best girl when she is absolutely not best girl. George, thank you for the super chat. Okay. What's next? No name. Joichiro Saiba from Food Wars. Next up is Ino Yamanaka from Naruto and Boruto. And Goku from Dragon Ball. You submitted your first choice? This is the picture I submitted. And my mother says what? Let me turn on the sound.
A big, strong, tough guy who's either a fighter or has a serious mission to complete beyond those gates.
What? Okay. I've only seen a little bit of Food Wars. Nathan, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Could he beat Goku? With food he could. Goku can't cook. Okay, where am I? Okay. I like the next choice that's coming up. Right here, so you don't get the Windows ASMR. Turn that back on. Thank you for submission, anonymous person. Winston Fujimori has submitted Homura Akemi from Madoka Makika. Second choice was Alstafel from Fate Apocrypha. Third choice was Saki Nikaido from Zombieland Saga. This is the picture I submitted. It was intentional.
She could be a shy, quiet girl who doesn't fit in but is also super intelligent.
She looks that way. She looks that way even though her actions are questionable. Homer did nothing wrong, perhaps. What's next? Risa has submitted Altair from Recreators. That's the top choice. Second choice was Skasa from Tonikawa. Third choice was Violet Evergarden from Violet Evergarden. Not that one. Here? Yes. Let me get the picture. Shoot. Let me get the picture here. Yes. Yes. Okay. How? This is the picture I submitted. I didn't finish Recreators, okay? I was watching it on Amazon Prime, right? But I never finished it. It was not bad, I just never finished it. Okay.
Almost definitely someone who may be in charge of a military group with a lot of power and could prove to be troublesome based on her facial expression and the blood on it.
What was that weird pause based on her facial expression? Okay. Okay. Strange pause there. Strange. Okay. This is the next one here. Thank you. Geronimo. Mabel from Shining Force EXA. I did not click any links. I know you provided links, but I did not click any links. And plus, I felt like... well, I'm not... Like, nobody else is submitting images. Because, you know, Google Tribes will, or Google Forms will dox you. So I'm like, that'll be unfair, so I'll just go pick an image. Second was Makoto Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Third was Morgan Ainsland from Dark Stalkers. I chose your first one here. Shoot. Turn on the sound here.
A lady who may be some sort of elf can't help but think that she has long elf ears, who's a great fighter with a special bow and arrows and is friendly.
What are these weird pauses? And is friendly. Okay. Never heard of this game. Okay, the next one, my mother seems to be like totally uninspired by this. I hope this was the right character. Okay, because I have not played this game yet. I was gonna play this game, but P-chan has submitted. Kanjo is the first choice. Ami-chan is the second choice. Griffith from Berserk as the third choice. I don't know. My mother says...
This seems to be a video game character who sings or acts.
No response, nothing. Just, I guess she sings and acts. Okay. Alrighty. What do we have next? Okay, some of them I like intentionally picked like a questionable picture of. Okay. Because I just wanted to see my mother's response. And the next one is... We're not going through all 166. Also, wait, let me blow my nose. Okay, so Miguel Lopez, thank you for submitting. Your first choice, Yukinoshita from Oregaeru, is already submitted, so I went down to your second choice, which was Horo from Spice and Wolf. Obito Uchiha was the third choice, so I submitted your second choice. And you picked this picture intentionally.
This character is half human and feline or canine. Looks to be strong and flirtatious.
Looks to be strong and flirtatious. Yeah, this is a really boring anime. I know Holo is like super popular, but it's just a really boring anime to me. I just don't like it. Okay, it's about economics. I think it's just so boring. Even though Holo is like every dude's waifu, you know. Okay. Spoiler alert, that is the next submission. So we have Gallery. K Bezin, thank you for your submission. We have Meltrillis from FGO. No backups. The only one for you. My mother says.
A girl with incredible powers and fighting skills based on her outfit. Even her legs boots are serious weapons. Kinda cool. Actually.
And there we have it. I'm more of, what's the one, the big booby soccer face? What's the one, the other girl, the 4-star girl? Passion Lip, there we go. Passion Lip. I like her. I like her. This was back when I used to play FGO. I don't play it anymore, okay? Don't play FGO, okay? Don't play FGO. Don't play FGO. So yeah. I liked Passion Lip. She was really nice and sweet. I liked her a lot. I like Passion Lip. Okay, Bazin, thank you. Thank you for the tip. Alright. What is next? Not here, not here. I'm juggling with a lot of windows. Okay, thank you for your submission, K-Bazin. Thank you also for the tip. We have no name here, but they've submitted Prince Eugen from Azure Lane, 02 from Darling in the Franks, Sabaka, and Hotaru from Dagashikashi. That's the third backup. This is the character in question, I assume. I don't play Azure Lane. What does my mother have to say about this one?
She appears to be loaded with every weapon, and this looks like a mean mechanical monster ride. She makes sure that she gets noticed with that pose. Probably someone not to be messed with.
I don't know anything about Azure Lane. I don't know anything about Azure Lane. Okay, if you say so. Okay, thank you for your submission. What the heck? Okay, I'm reading the next one. Okay, thank you for your submission. Thank you. Next up, we have Misa-chan has submitted. Okay, jeez. Toshiki Kai from Vanguard GZ. Ren Suzugamori from Vanguard G. And Aichi Sendo from Vanguard Legion Mate. Okay. I've submitted this picture here. And my mother says,
Some characters with spiky hair, to me, tend to be smart with some sort of power or a bad attitude. Can't tell if it's a male or female.
I assume male. I think it's a guy, right? I think it's a guy. I don't know. I've never seen. I'm reading the next submission. I'm reading the next one. The next response. Like, see, sometimes I choose these pictures intentionally. Okay, thank you. Next up, no name, but we have Awashima Seri from K Project. Kasumi Miwa from Jujutsu Kaisen. And Juliet Starling from Lollipop Chainsaw. No. I'll find whatever picture I deem necessary. I deem appropriate. This is the picture I had! No transparent BNG! This is the picture I submitted! Let me turn on the sound here. What does my mother have to say about her?
Could be a military person whose bust size commands attention instead of what she could possibly do, any power or influence she may have.
I've never seen K-Project, so... Okay! Never seen K-Project. I don't have anything to comment on that. I have opinions on this next one. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just a franchise I know and love very much. So I have opinions on it. We're halfway through this stream's submissions. No name, but they've submitted Maki Nishikino from Love Live, Miku Nakano from Quintessential Quintuplets, and Chihiro Watanuki from Yugami-kun Doesn't Have Any Friends. They've submitted your first choice, Maki Nishikino. This is the picture I chose. What does my mother have to say? Yes, I have opinions on this. I think Maki is a news character that's near the bottom, right? Oh, she's just there to be like the mature first year tsundere kind of girl. She's like, okay, I just had this thought in my head. This is just like Ayla-sama. Although Ayla-sama is top tier, okay? Ayla-sama is top tier. But Maki is like... Okay. Okay, anyway. I'm just now thinking, yeah, this is kind of like Ayla-sama. Maki and Ayla are like kind of similar. They're kind of similar. But I don't like Maki. I mean, I don't dislike Maki. It's just she's not as good as the other girls. She's like mid, okay? She's just like in the middle, okay? Okay? She's just in the middle. There are other good girls. How can you guys, when you submit Love Live girls, how can you guys never pick my best girls, huh? My best Love Live girls. Why is always Maki, Nozomi? Setsuna's okay, but just okay, you know? Okay. Anyways, what does my mother have to say?
A nice young girl who may be bringing someone flowers, or she may have received flowers from someone special and is imagining what it all means for the future.
What is this weird pause? Jeez! Why does it pause like that? Okay, if she's receiving flowers from anybody, it's probably from like... it's probably from like the other people in the group. It's not like dating, like some guy came up to her. It's probably from like another person in the group. So it's not like that, unless some people might think it's like that. Spoiler alert, this is the next one. No name, but you fiend from Epic 7. Prince Eugene from Azure Lane. Yes, I do like white hair, red eyes. So I went with your first choice? No, not that one.
A devil girl with special powers. That could be her tail with diamonds. She looks cool, though. Even if she could not fight at all or have powers. She definitely makes some people pay too much attention to her. But that is not her fault.
Okay. Okay. It isn't her fault if people pay too much attention to her. It isn't her fault. It is not her fault. I agree with that assessment. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, that is a nice way to say that she has assets. Okay, okay. Moving on, moving on. JV has submitted Y'shtola Rule from Final Fantasy XIV, Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII, and Saber Artoria Pendragon from Fate's Stay Night. I have went with your first choice, and this is the picture I chose. Okay? Right here, Y'shtola. There are better girls in Final Fantasy XIV. But okay. Excuse me, excuse you. Y'shtola is just okay, okay? You're better girls in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh snap! Okay!
Definitely a hybrid race from one of the Final Fantasies. Usually anyone in black, especially female, is badass and powerful. And the staff proves it.
She recognized it was from one of the Final Fantasies! Okay, nice. And anyone in black is usually, what did she say, a bad butt? Okay, okay. My mother approves of Y'shtola. Y'shtola is okay. Y'shtola is okay. Wait, what is this? Wait, what? Okay, interesting comments that my mother has made here. Okay, thank you for your submission, JB. Will there be another instance of this? Perhaps. But because, let's scroll up, we have 166 submissions. We're only doing the first 50 today, right? And there'll be another stream for the next 50, and then one more stream for the remaining 66, okay? So it might be a while before we go through these, okay? I'm sorry, it's a lot. I did not expect some... It's a lot, so... Just a Char Suzu fan, but am scared of Char Suzu. Top choice was Otonashi Maria from Utsuro no Hako to Zero no Maria. Sharon Rainsworth from Pandora Hearts. Second choice. Third choice was Tato Klein from Zero Ghosts. I've submitted the first choice here, Otonashi Maria. This is a very interesting comment that my mother has left. to the person who's called themselves just a Charlotte Suzu fan, but am scared of Charlotte Suzu.
Hey, don't be afraid of Char Suzu. I can't tell you how many friends I have made once I gave those who I wasn't sure about a chance. The same can happen for you. Based on the way this character looks, I think that she is a person who's probably a loner with special powers that causes others to avoid her. With her intense look, dark clothing, long hair and her arms folded, she does project a stay away from me attitude.
Do not be afraid of Char Suzu. Okay, I think she should at least call me Charlotte, you know. No, it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. You could, at least my mother could call me Charlotte rather than Charzu. Char Suzu. No Chardu. Thank you. What? Okay. Look at that. Yes. This is the next one I submitted. Number 31, submitted by Jay. Restia Ashdal was the first one. Celia Claire was the second one. Third was Sispel Lunebules. I've submitted your first choice. Restia Ashdal. What does my mother have to say about this? Let me turn on the sound.
Hard for me to guess. Read this one. She looks so innocent and unassuming, but I could be wrong.
And there you have it. I don't know anything about this anime. I've never heard of it. Or maybe it's a game. I've never heard of it. She looks like a tsundere troublemaker. Never heard of this anime. Okay, the next one. I never finished this manga. It was pretty good, but I never finished it. M. Thank you for your submission. Yuko Ichihara from Holo, Space and Wolf, Kokokaga, Golden Time. Both of these were submitted before. So luckily your top choice was not. So I've submitted Yuko Ichihara. This is the picture I submitted. I was really tempted to I was really tempted. To submit something like this. Wait. Jeez. Show up! Jeez! Fudge! Give me the URL. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Something like this. With this super long neck. Because the anime character designs for this anime was super weird. Because I was curious about what my mother would think upon seeing this. So I was super tempted to submit this image here. Yeah, or something weird. But I did not. Your waifu is safe. I submitted some nice manga art right here. Okay. This is what my mother had to say about Yuko.
This character looks steeped in traditional Japanese, Chinese culture. Her clothing. The dragon, I think it's a dragon. Crescent moon and other symbols suggests she's powerful, but is that some sort of Pokemon sitting on top of her left hand?
Okay, that is Mokona. But I guess the people who are completely unfamiliar with Clamp, they would not know anything about Mokona. And she doesn't know too much about Cardcaptor Sakura. Okay. And the next picture here. I'm sorry, I cannot find like a whole lot of pictures of this dude right here. I'm unfamiliar with this dude right here, but Lisa Roth, thank you for your submission. Alfred Dean Tasmeria from Koshaku Reijo no Tashinami. There you go. Never heard of this. Sorry. Backup was Yukina Minato from Bandori. And Lisa Imai from Bandori. I went with your first suggestion. And this is like the best picture I could find of this guy. Sorry for the narrowness here. But my mother says...
Attractive young man. Sharp dresser. And possibly one of the good guys, but not all handsome guys are good. I bet he's a part of a good anime.
There you have it. There you have it. Okay. Move that up here. Thank you. Next we have Just a Silent Lurker has submitted Cinderella from Revolve 8. Once again, it's like, well, I'm choosing images for other people, so maybe it would be unfair for people to submit their own. Okay, Cinderella from Revolve 8, Fairy Godmother from Revolve 8, Otohime from Revolve 8. I went with your first choice. And this is the picture I chose, right? And my mother says...
I think she's a rebel princess or queen on a fancy bike attempting to escape her castle for a life of fun. Someone is definitely trying to stop her.
I have no idea. I don't know what Revolve 8 is. I'm sorry. I am completely unfamiliar with this game. It seemed like a game when I was going through it. I don't know. I don't know anything about Revolve 8. I'm sorry. I don't even think I've heard of it. Okay. Umaru, thank you for your submission. Tiara Rose Lapis from the Villainous is being doted on by the Crown Prince of the neighboring country. Elena from Wandering Witch. Yui Yuigahama from Oregairu. No. Yuki no Shita Yuki no is best girl. No, not Yui. Trash girl. Anyways, I submitted your first choice. Once again, I don't think this is an anime, but it's like a manga or light novel, so not a lot of art. Okay, what does my mother say? Shoot, sorry, sound is not on, sound is not on.
I think this is a romantic anime. These two people look as if they are holding each other, if not dancing together, to prevent being separated. The look on her face suggests one of surprise at being caught with him or fear of being taken away by someone who disapproves of them.
I don't know anything about this manga! Miguel Lopez, thank you! Thank you for the super chat. I don't know anything about this manga or light novel, except it's called The Villainous. It's being doted on by the Crown Prince of neighboring country. Is that a bad thing? Well, it's villainous, so maybe it might be bad, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Ayasayumi, thank you for your submission. Yume Furusuna from IB Instant Bullet. Elena from Macho no Tabi Tabi. Kaguya from Love is War. Kaguya. I've went with your first choice. Which is this girl here. This is what I've submitted. What does my mother have to say about this? Momo Jack Fred, thank you for 8 months membership. Also, as a reminder, if you've reached 6 months total membership, so that means you have at least 7 months, the free super chat, member super chat, you may request a personalized voice recording from yours truly. What does my mother think about this girl here?
This character has to be a witch based on the hat who may have to prove herself because she looks kinda ordinary.
I don't know, I've never heard of this manga. She looks kind and ordinary. I've never heard of this manga. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. So, this girl, you can see that this girl, this is like the second time this girl has been like submitted, right? Yeah. Submitted here. Submitted there. Finally number 1! Submitted by Ashwin Nair. Finally number 1! Backups were Kyoka Izumi from Bungo Stray Dogs. Third was Violet Evergarden. This is the picture I submitted? Right?
This character is wearing a mean hat that looks way too big for her. Her smile and eyes says she's a fun person and a good friend.
That is wholesome. Okay. Okay, that's nice. I've never seen the show either. I've not seen that show either. Okay. Next we have Yura Rikuna with shifty eyes over here. Yura Rikuna. Nura Rikuo from Nurari Hyun. Daya Vicon from The World's Finest Assassin, and Sebastian from Black Butler. I've submitted your first choice here. Cha-chan. Looks like knockoff Sashomaru. Astrid Nair, thank you. Thank you for super chat. My mother says,
I can't tell if this is a male or female, but with the hair, sword in the moonlight, this person looks like someone not to be messed with.
Okay. The next one. I hope I have the right character. I hope I have the right character, because I've not seen this one either. But I did my best. Hopefully this is the right character. Faye Crave, thank you for your submission. Reiko Tamura from Parasite the Maxim. especially in mutated form. I tried to look for the mutated form. There are no backups. I tried to look for the mutated form. Is this what you mean? Is this what you mean? I guess. So I submitted that. Sorry, wait, let me blow my nose here, I'm sorry. Okay, so what does my mother have to say about this one?
Wow. Looks alone are enough to keep me away from her. One of the most intense I have had to guess at. I couldn't begin to guess at the plot, but I bet it's a good one that involves monsters.
Okay, the TTS didn't really convey it, but it was like, wow. Looks alone are enough to keep me away from ... Her? It's her with question mark. With ... Her? Okay. TTS did not really convey that. Well, but... Okay. I like the next girl. Okay! There's a specific reason why I chose this picture, and my mother caught it. Okay. The next one. This is the last 11 of the stream. Kirigaya Kanbara, the paper bag. Thank you for your submission. Mirai Kuriyama from Beyond the Boundary. Kyokai no Kanata. Kawaii Love, Ghost Reaper Girl. Saya Kisaragi from Blood Sea. If went with your first choice. I've chosen this picture intentionally. Mirai is a very good girl. I like her a lot. What does my mother have to say about Mirai Kuriyama?
For a moment I thought she was giving me the finger. Her hand is bandaged and she looks smart. So this may be one of those characters who did all to help out but ended up getting hurt instead. Or maybe she's counting the number of enemies she had to fight against.
So yeah, I specifically chose this because at first glance it looks like she's putting up the middle finger. That's why I chose that. So I wanted my mother to think that. Miguel Lopez, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I like glasses. I like glasses on people. It makes them look cool. Even though I personally did not wear my glasses myself. So yeah, I was supposed to wear glasses when I was little in elementary school, but I did not wear glasses. I did not wear my glasses at all. I don't wear them. So yeah. Sound Guy Jessup, thank you for your submission. Bayonetta, first choice. Casca from Berserk. Second choice. 2B from Nier Automata. Third choice, I went with your first choice, Bayonetta. This is the picture I submitted to my mother. What does my mother have to say about this?
Wow. She is wearing some mean shoes. And look at those guns. Those look like weapons on chains. She looks like a badass killer that no one should mess with. This is so cool to see. I would watch her just to see what she could do to her enemies.
I've never played Bayonetta. Never played the Bayonetta games. I also chose this picture for a reason. The next one coming up. Thank you for your submission, Colonel Sanders. First choice, Union from Konosuba. Second choice, Nami from One Piece. Third choice, Chie Satonaka from Persona 4. I went with your first choice. Union from Konosuba. I really like Konosuba. It's a very good show. I love it. I love it. It's very funny. I love it. I went with this picture here. Thank you, Colonel Sanders, for your submission. This is what my mother had to say.
Colonel Sanders, I really like your name. Now I'm hungry. This character looks like an important member of a rich household. Perhaps even an upscale maid because of the tie and black attire. But that outfit is something else.
Okay. That's why I chose the picture. That's why I chose the picture. Okay. I'm surprised my mother didn't recognize the art style for this next one. Maybe she didn't say anything. But Culvert, thank you for your submission. So I went with your number 3 choice, Bianca/Belle from Pokemon. This is the picture that I submitted. Yes, I specifically said, do not submit VTubers, do not. What the frick? Why did the bitrate of why the stream crashed? Alright, yeah, we should be back. Please refresh. The stream crashed for a minute. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, we should be back. Please refresh. Okay. Yeah, we should be good now. Stream crashed for a bit, but we should be good now. So yes, please do not submit VTubers. I have it right here. Please. Please submit a character. Sorry, let me hide the picture for a bit. Please submit a character from an anime, manga, or video game. List the character's full name and what series they are from. Do not submit VTubers! Do not submit VTubers! Do not submit VTubers! Do not submit VTubers. Okay, the plan is in the future to have my mother react to VTuber clips, okay? However, not now. That won't be until the future, okay? That's a future stream. Not now. Anyways. Yeah. Okay, yeah. For VTubers, the idea I had was for everybody in Kawaii. Yeah, I have to show her Aru, because she already knows about Usagi-chan, right? The Weird Sisters, and I explained how VTuber Sisters works for somebody who's unfamiliar with VTubers. Like, yeah, she's my sister now, so you kind of like have 2 kids, right? So I'm like, yeah. So now I have to say, surprise, we're gonna retcon that you now have 3 kids. I know, like, I'm supposed to be like an only child, but now we have 3 kids. I don't know. We're supposed to incorporate this into the lore somehow. When I finish the lore video, the Kawaii lore video, I promise I'll finish it. I'll try to finish it this month, so I can finish it. Yeah, the family is expanding, but I have to like, how does that work with the Kawaii War video that I'm in the middle of working? The Charlotte Suzu is alive video. So yeah. So she understands Usagi. She understands that, but I don't think she's checked out Gen 2 at all in Kawaii. That's right! You're right! I'm sorry. I forgot. I did show her the last Christmas cover! I did show... but I had to show her. Like, she didn't find it on her own. I had to show her. And then she was like, hey, who's doing the voice for you, Charlotte? Wow, they sound just like you! And I'm like, it's me. It's me. Why do you think I have like a voice double? I think it's because she knows I don't sing. I think it's because she knows I don't sing, so. But yeah, she did see Aru. Yeah, she looked at the video. She did see Aru, but I'm not sure if I ever told her that Aru's her third daughter. Lore-wise, her third daughter. I don't know. Are they adopted? But why do they all have my face? Why do we all look the same? I don't know. So I'll have to incorporate that into the video, the Charlotte Suzu's Alive video or something that I'm working on. But yeah, she only knows about Usagi. I told her that Usagi was my sister, but I don't know if she understands that Aru is also my sister. So there's 3 kids now, not 2. Anyways, tangent. I can't believe you're hiding a sister from your own mother. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, if you're listening, it's coming on. Okay, I'm surprised my mother didn't notice anything about the art style. Because it's Pokemon. Ah. Okay, what does my mother have to say about this? Yeah, I'm gonna be your third choice. Thankfully, it was not another VTuber. Okay. Please not submit VTubers for these things, okay?
This character looks like a young friendly girl who's about to go on some sort of long adventure with friends.
Yeah, why didn't she look at it like, oh, this is Pokemon? That's weird. Since I used to be obsessed with Pokemon, still kind of am. But yeah, I was obsessed with the Pokemon anime back in the day. George, thank you for the super chat. Okay. What do we have next? Okay, thank you for your submission. We have Ben is next. Yuri from Dirty Pear. Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza. Yura of the Demon Hair from Inuyasha. My mother, if you had put like something from Inuyasha up at top, my mother would have recognized it because my mother's favorite anime was Inuyasha. Is Inuyasha. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting sick. So I get sick once every 3 years, and lately I've been like coughing a bit and sneezing. But yes, I went with your first choice, Yuri from Dirty Pear. I'm sorry if I sniffled in everybody's ear just now. I'm sorry. This is the picture I chose. Right? And this is what my mother had to say. Yeah, once every 3 years. Once every 3 years I get sick. I am scheduled. If the pattern keeps up, I'm due to get sick this year. Sometime this year. Okay, this is what my mother had to say.
This character reminds me of a character in Maison Ikoku. But nonetheless she is pointing her finger gun at me and I quickly get the message. Despite how she's dressed, she looks like she could be badass.
Wait, what do you mean despite how she's dressed? Is it because of the cleavage? What do you mean despite how she's dressed? Despite how she's dressed, she looks like she could be bad butt. Like, people with the cleavage out aren't bad, but I think like the more cleavage, the more bad butt you tend to be. Ben, thank you for it. The Streamlabs don't know. Is Mamazu still into human guys asking for a friend? Yes. Yes. I'm pretty sure that has not changed. She does like human guys. Okay. She usually likes slightly younger human guys, right? Because the blood is fresher. But I don't know anything about that. That's not my territory. Also, but if you are a guy with rolls on the back of their head. Did I ever tell this story on stream? Okay, my mother is like, Charlotte, don't ever date like certain types of guys. Chris! Sorry. Let me refresh the tone because the thing did not play because I had the sound off. Let me play it again. It's not a double dono. Chris, thank you for the big donation. Streamlabs dono. Thank you. You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Okay. Let me tell you the story. Okay, my mother said 3 things to me about Charlotte, don't date these kinds of guys, okay? Alright, so since someone asked if Mama Zoo is still into human guys, yes. But if you have these traits, you might not get a chance, okay? She says, Charlotte, don't date a guy with earrings. Alright, with pierced ears, with earrings, wearing earrings. Don't date a guy wearing earrings, right? Number 2, don't date a guy with hair longer than yours, right? That's number 2. And lastly, don't date a guy with rolls on the back of his head. I'm not sure if you understand what that means. I will show you a picture. Okay, this is perfect. Wait. Copy link address. Wait. Image in a new tab. Okay, I'll show you. I mean like this. This is the first picture that popped up. So it's accurate. Here, this is what I mean. Don't date men with rolls on the back of their head. I don't know why. It's so stupid, right? No, she never said why, okay? It's so okay. I don't know, it's pointless, it's just dumb, okay? But yeah, don't date guys with hair longer than yours. Don't date guys wearing earrings. And don't date guys with rolls on the back of their head. Those are the rules, apparently. And I was like in elementary school. Why are you telling an elementary school person this? Why are you telling like a third grader this? But yeah, those are okay. So there you go. If you ever wanted to date Charlotte Suzu, those are the rules my mother will put in place. Apparently. I don't know why. Anyways, let's not stall. Let's go to the end. We have six more. Until the end of the stream. Well, if you had an ear piercing when you were young, but not anymore, man, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Ask my mother. I don't know. Okay, but those were her rules. No name. Hello, Spice and Wolf. That's already been submitted, so I did not submit this. Kiyohime from Fate. This is the one I submitted. Mermansk from Azure Lane. I submitted your second choice, Kiyohime. I really like Kiyohime. Okay, I know I don't play Fate Grand Order anymore, but I love Kiyohime. Kiyohime is a top tier wife, okay? Top tier wife. I love Kiyohime. This is the picture I submitted, right? Yeah, let me get it here. Copy and paste.
She may be some sort of royalty fairy princess due to the crown that's on her head. Quiet and powerful. I don't think she is evil.
I guess she's not evil, but she's very yandere, okay? She's very yandere. Very possessive. I love her though. I love her. I don't like a whole lot of yandere characters, but I love Kiyohime. Okay, so top tier waifu here. I approve. Next up, we have this character here. I've not seen this show yet. Pao Fati Otto, thank you for your submission. Koi Dapchier from Case Study of Vanitas. Will of the Abyss from Pandora Hearts. Brynhilder from Fate Grand Order. I went with your first choice. And this is the picture here. I submit it to my mother. And here we have
Hard for me to guess at this one. But I think it's a female who just had a battle of some sort and looks tired. Or is speaking to a friend on the ground before her who needs help. She doesn't look happy at all.
I haven't seen this show. I know it's like a show I think that's currently airing. It's pretty new, pretty recent. I've not seen this show yet. Aha! Looks like the Patrick meme! Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. She looks like the Patrick meme, right? Like, I can't do the face, but it's like, hey. That's Patrick. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Thank you. Let's move on. We're winding up here. Darko, thank you for your submission. Candy Store, aka Kaede Kagayama from Non Non Biori. Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. And no third backup, I've linked with your first choice. This is the picture. This is the picture.
Probably a normal innocent human girl who will be going on some sort of adventure far away based on the scenery. Friendly to those who's friendly to her.
I've never seen Non Non Biori. Yeah, it just looks like a regular normal girl. I don't know anything about her. She's a regular girl. Like nothing special happens to her. She just probably works at like a convenience store or something. Okay. She's just living her life. Alright. Next up, we have Ian has submitted Serena Mo from Final Fantasy XIV. Very good girl. Senko-san from the Helpful Fox Senko-san. And Konata Izumi from Lucky Star have submitted your first choice. Serena. Very good girl. Very good girl. I love Serena. I love Serena. Does my mother acknowledge that it's from one of the Final Fantasies?
This looks like a video game character involved in war and sorcery. I don't think she's a villain. She looks human with special powers and is a skilled fighter.
Human? But did my mother not notice the scales on her face? Also, she misspelled villain here. So it said villian. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did not notice the scales on her face. Okay. Alrighty. This next one is an anime I need to see. And I'm ashamed I have not seen it yet. Thank you. Richard Matsumoto. Thank you for your submission. Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. 02 from Darling in the Franxx. Tamaki from Fire Force Inferno. It's going to be your first choice, and this is what we have here. Oh, Ricardo! Sorry! Sorry! Ricardo! Sorry! Ricardo Matsumoto! I'm sorry! Okay, what does my mother think of this girl, Toru? From Dragon Maid.
Definitely a human, reptile, demon mix who should be very strong. I think her tail is way too big for her body. I don't think she's evil. Just an unusual mix.
Okay. I want to see Dragon Maid, but I have not been able to have time to watch it. Okay. The last submission for the stream. If you already submitted, please don't... you can't resubmit anyway, but... I'll just do the rest in the future stream. Okay? So this will be the last submission for today's stream. Teijima! My Sakurajima! We've already got the Bunny Girl Senpai girl. Saiko Busujima from High School of the Dead was her second choice. Akino Himejima from High School of DxD. I have intentionally picked this picture here, photo, I've intentionally picked this picture. I went with your second choice of Saiko Busujima from High School of the Dead. I intentionally picked this picture. I'm reading my mother's. I'm reading my mother's.
Wow. This is practically anime porn. Can't help but think the numbers in the background means victims she's killed so far. Obviously she's a badass as a naked woman, but please put some clothes on her. She'll still be a badass.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know, maybe this is a nice, pure, say-so girl. But I just saw the picture in her, like, fandom wiki. And I was like, I just... We do a little trolling, okay? We do a little trolling. Anyway, thank you. Thank you to everybody who submitted. Okay? That was the first 50. Let me see who's just next. Who's just next? No name, okay. So yeah. Alright, so I'll go through the rest of these sometime next week. And we'll schedule the next stream for these. It probably won't be next... Will it be next week? It's either gonna be next weekend, so next Friday, or... Yeah, actually, yeah. I think I'll have this done for next Friday. Will be the rest of these. Okay. Yeah. So next week. Sorry, the nose is backed up here. I hope I'm not getting sick. Okay. Okay. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you. Tomorrow, no stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 days off next week. Maybe... Okay, I'll definitely take tomorrow off. George, thank you for the super chat. I'll definitely take tomorrow off. I probably will take Wednesday off as well. But thank you everybody for tuning in. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday though. Probably with Rabby Ribby. Yeah, I think that's what we'll be doing on Monday. Rabby Ribby on Monday, okay? I'll make up the schedule and post it sometime tomorrow. Okay, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you. Apologies we could not get through all 166 of your submissions today. But we'll save it for next week's stream. Probably next Friday, okay? Yeah, probably next Friday. Okay. With that, I wish you all a good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Please take care of yourselves. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Zero Joker, thank you for Streamlabs Dono.